everybody. Brian with Weather KY Spotter here. Just going to give you a little bit of a weather update. Of course, with the severe weather today, we are looking at a moderate risk for Western Kentucky. Farther into Western Kentucky, we are looking at a slight, and then Central Kentucky, we're looking at a marginal, which is basically a 1 out of 5. I do want to talk about a few storms really fast that is kind of right next to the Ohio River Valley. And basically, what we're looking at is these supercells are starting to form in southern Illinois. And Western Kentucky will see these storms this evening as the line pushes up in. The biggest part that I'm worried about right now is an area from Callaway County up through Marshall, Kraken, Ballard, Carlisle, Hickman, Fulton, and Graves counties. This is going to be a hot zone for tonight. And so I want to make sure that if you're in this area that you are staying weather aware. And the next area is going to be an area stretching from Davies County down through McLean, Muhlenberg, down into Todd County west. And that is another area that we need to watch for damaging winds and possibly some severe thunderstorms. Now, all of us here in Central Kentucky, we're just under a 1 out of 5, but I do look that if we do get some storms, a couple of those may be severe, possibly, but it's going to be on the low end. So we got to make sure that we're staying weather aware regardless. But the biggest threat is going to be right out here in Western Kentucky tonight. Like I said, this area here, we've got to be on the lookout, folks, if you're in Western Kentucky. And the storms right now that you can see that's right next to the Kentucky-Illinois border, man, they're really starting to ramp up. Almost an inch hail in certain storms. Seeing almost an inch hail down here in Scott County, Missouri. And again, this area right here needs to be weather aware today. Us here in Central Kentucky, again, like I said, we're going to get a 1 out of 5. There's a chance of a severe thunderstorm or two, but Southern Illinois is going to get the biggest part of this storm. Also portions of eastern Missouri and may even hit into central Illinois. But this area here, including this lower portion of Western Kentucky, far western portion, is going to be the dominant factor because there's a lot of convective energy in this area, and it's going to really, really ramp up for Western Kentucky later this evening. Again, for those of you just coming in, Central Kentucky, we're under a 1 out of 5. We're at a 1 out of 5. This area, let me scroll out again. This area of Western Kentucky, you guys are under the gun tonight. We have a enhanced risk in this area. We have a slight risk in this area. Central Kentucky, we're in a 1 out of 5. So, again, I'll be live tonight once these storms start pushing into Western Kentucky. We do want to keep the entire state prepared and informed. But, again, these storms here in southern Illinois, they are ramping up. My good friend Heather, which is Tennessee, she's Tennessee Weather. Bama Girl, Tennessee Weather. I'll put this in chat. She is actually in, well, if I can spell it right. She is actually in southern Illinois right now, and I'm getting ready to start watching her stream for the southern Illinois storms. But Western Kentucky, be on the lookout tonight. Central Kentucky, just stay weather aware. Make sure you stay tuned right here to Weather KY Spotter. I'll be here for the duration, and we will make sure that you are prepared and informed. But I just wanted to give a quick weather report on what we're expecting for tonight, and that should give us a few days of no severe weather after this system pushes through. Also, look out for Saturday. We are going to be in the mid 50s with a low of 38 degrees on Saturday, and then everything starts getting warm again as we push into the upper 60s and lower 70s. So hopefully Saturday will be the last day that we have to deal with cold weather. Unless you're a cold weather fan, then you're not going to enjoy it. But again, Western Kentucky, please stay safe. Southern Illinois, if you have anybody that is family or friends in Southern Illinois or Central Illinois, which I do, make sure you let them be prepared and let them know that that they have some very, very intense storms that's going to be coming to their area. But I want to go over one more time because we've got a lot of people coming in. Western Kentucky, far Western Kentucky. This includes Mayfield, Mayfield and Paducah. You're under an enhanced risk. Areas of Owensboro, Bowling Green, you guys are in a slight risk. Central Kentucky, we're in a 1 out of 5. So we could still see a severe storm or two with some damaging winds, but nothing like they're going to see in Western Kentucky tonight. So again, I'll be with you. I will be with you tonight through these storms. Just make sure you have your notifications turned on whichever platform that you use. I do want to thank our sponsors again, Green King Lawn Care and Landscaping of Lexington and Pegasus Construction of Georgetown. If you need roof help or any construction help, make sure that you contact Pegasus Construction and Roofing of Georgetown. But I appreciate you guys. I'll be back with you later tonight, and stay weather aware. I'm Brian with Weather KY Spotter.